Wassalamualaikum and what's up guys. Continue. Akhir-akhirnya streaming ke-12. Oh, wah ano yung nilihan natin ya. Gone hard, wrong gone hard. So, gara-gara mencuri tuh.
I'm afraid you've caught me at a bad time, friend. The famed hospitality of the gnomes may be missing. You see, I am in distress. I let my... His name is Horace Despero. He ventured into the caves but never returned. No. I am worried about him, and I must admit, my journal is... It may sound selfish, but the journals we surveyors keep are... If possible, I need to find out what became of my friend. And the journal, too.
I can help
I'm a
you.
surveyor from a mining company from the east. I lent it to Horace so that he could add dates since he hasn't returned. I'm worried something terrible might have happened down there. If you can find out what happened, it should be somewhere in Split Rock. As I said, Horace may be trapped down there also. Please, find out what became of him, and bring the journal back to me. Until
Sure.
then...
Why not? Sure. Jauhnya berakal. Lalu mana tuh? Jauh lah. Ini pusing bulat ng Rodman nih. Tuh. Hadi kefali. Vulnerable. Ini makan dia. Cari nyawa. Ih, ada punya. Steel hammer. Banyak juga spider sini nih. Pam 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 pam. It's too far, man. Oh, with card saja. Fuck. Salah. Here you go. Eat my sword. Oh, nice dot. I'll just leave you do your own work.
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Infaminir, Duke of the Hylarans, protector of the Ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
Elms back there. So this is the place. Oh, ada troll. The fuck, so strong. Try open it. Okay, now it's between you and me. Mainer.
Finally, we found the... I'm Helig Cross. I'm leading an expedition to the land south of Dalantarth, the Teeth of Nara. Few facts. The only record of a successful journey there was by an Almain missionary named Denric, returned half dead. He claimed the southern land as home to a miraculous city. It's hard country. Damn impossible to find a pass in the mountains. But if I'm right, this cavern will take us under them. Then we only need to begin. I've seen to all the logistics. Meet us in the southern passage. Let's try. It's the cave next to camp. I heard rumors that it was filled with artifacts that none had ever seen before. I don't know how dangerous it is, but I advise against stay close.
The time of deliverance is almost nigh. The teeth of Narus have gone untamed since the rocks were young, since the wind was but a child. And now, my chosen people stand on the precipice of taming this land, or succumbing to I thought once that none could change the stars of this world. But at last, one has come who can. Come, thou fateless one, I beckon thee.
Last one, I have faith. Perfect with the war. Take it.
Stay close. I don't think it's worth it. If we can find a way through this cave, we should be able to make it to the Stay close.
Let's go. Oh, upgrade chest has been.
What the hell is that thing?
Besar aja. The body appears to resemble stone, but on closer is better definition. It appears to have died in some violent manner. Directions are make. What's the culprit?
Yes. This... what is it? It looks like it's made of stone. But this... I'm not going to stick around and find out what killed this thing. Be gone.
Damn craven. Don't know what Cash was getting so worked up for. Just a statue. Let the mage run to his mother. We don't even know if it was a corpse. Could have been a statue that an Eton decorated with some entrails. Or something. I can't believe that craven mage.
You're hiding from me.
Wait a moment. I don't like the look of this hallway up ahead. This is Sverry's area of expertise.
Dagger.
What was that? First the mage turns coward. Then Sverry dies doing the one thing she's supposed to be suited for. Is this some sort of joke? What's next? Are you going to reveal you're really just a... Clearly, I should be more thorough when recruiting my expeditions. Fine. Let's just keep going. Cash proved to be useless, and Sverry's not helping anyone anymore. Looks, with just two of us, we'll have to try and manage as best we can. It won't come. We must make Sverry's death mean something.
What even is that?
What? What in the hell were those things? I've never seen anything like them. I heard of the dangers of the southern land, but are the gods themselves conspiring against us? I think I need to rest for a while. Will you stop fussing over me? It's not doing either of us any good for you to stay here. We need to I'll take it, but I'll wait until I really need to use it. Now get going. I need go. You need to find
I need to check properly what's in here. That 1, 2, oh. Serat. I'm going up ahead. What's this?
And so, after centuries, it has come to pass. The cipher has reached thy hands,
Darega.
one who watched and waited for decades and centuries and eons. And all for this day, when thou wouldst come. I have read the fates of this world to find thee, unfated one. Much rests on your shoulders, but I have one more burden to lay upon thy brow. To continue thy path through the tapestry, I will open the way to the teeth of Naros. Go now, with my blessing. Go now, with my purpose.
Back and you accepted the challenge of mysterious voice to burst turns out into hostile land and realize everyone's in because of it. Teeth of Naros. What's inside? Hmm. 2300. After they meet the person together at the house in Kapunki around to me. Locals Nurhaliza bintil Nulamit Darsh Shkrat Hadim Nur Fat لأن كفتن هدينا من تمين جمرة ديوان أزمي جمام صفني ونسري من مجيوان لم سحدا أسوأزدة فورين رشد متر رجي وارد ستان Muhammad bin Hamid also holds a conviction 7 churches and 7 to an Australia. Party. Cristiano. What am I doing? I'm out now. Oh, sorry, I got swapped now.
First we have an army of Jotun at our gates, and now this. I don't know you, little one, but you'll... This is still Colossi-held territory for the moment. State your intent. You barge into these lands, and yet you do not know who holds them? I am. For years we have held these lands as the hallowed grounds of our gods. We are stone and flesh, sword and faith.
Oh, dia punya.
Everything does harm in these lands. I do not know you. Furthermore, none have come from those caverns since they were sealed, save you. How is it you came here? Strange entity. A curious riddle, but one that must be solved. Steel yourself. That was well fought, little friend. You have a strength. Perhaps you are not the interloper I believed you to be. You claim to have been summoned. But for what purpose? What strange forces brought you here? You speak of the Holy King of my people. And that artifact, your mission is twice damned already. The Primos is a reckless, but more immediate than that is the Jotun horde. Idilla is sealed off as long as they continue plaguing my people. Yes, hiding away in his high tower and pining for gods that will never listen to him. The Primos is the highest office among the Colossi, reserved for the one that leads my people in politics and prayer. At least that is how things should be. But Anakatos, the latest to have this authority. Our people are stranded in a wild land, in a time of our greatest doubt, and he locks himself away from us. The Jotun are led by Karunk, a warlord that reigns over his horde from his... He can offer you advice on fighting the warlord. And if you can kill Karunk, I will lead you to the Primos. The quickest way to end their threat would be to kill their war chief, Karunk. With his death, the others will be brought to heel. Bring word to the city.
Yes?
They will need to know about the Jotun and this new interloper.
The Jotun Kaharang.
Ah, what a horrid little thing you are. Are you some kind of Jotun runt? Explain yourself quickly. The last thing... That much I was aware of, and I knew Sakandra would send someone. But a sign of the times, to be sure. But if you're to do the deed, then I have information that you will need. Karunk is truly powerful, but no more so than his brethren. It is not his two kobolds he keeps with him work some strange magics, that he'll kill them, and the fight is yours, using primal magic. Strange thing, aren't you? Primal magic is a magic imbued upon weapons and gems. The magic does some damage on its own, but its true strength. Take this weapon, use it to inflict primal magic on a foe, and let loose your spells. Even a Jotun. It is an older form of magic, one that does little damage on its own, but can wreak havoc when combined with... Using weapons infused with primal magic, you can increase your foe's magical sensitivity. Even a troll's hide will have its resistances sapped. Imagine loosing your most damaging spells with no resistances. Few would survive. Be careful.
Primal bow. Lava weapon. Kok diambil bisa ya? Kahrang's Tower. There's sometime Guardian. Pusing ya. Barrier tobacco. Pusing ba? Kailangan. Essence of Fate. Kahrang Tower Peak. To junk. Yeah, what the... Hunter Primal Bow. Staffs. Ketiga Perfidious. Hands. Chainmail. Satu banyak.
I had heard. From Remy's, I received word that one such as you entered. Do I even have to ask? Does the war chief's... It was said the gods would call their champion. And here you are, for your role in deposing the warlord. Now my forces can put the rest of the Jotun to the spear beckoned. With their leader dead, they won't suffering, but still they have caused my people suffering. Shall we wait and allow them to inevitably rise again? Before this day, I thought it was just a myth. A lie. The beckoned is a deliverer. The beckoned speak. What is the beckoned? One who carries the cipher, the icon of the gods. One who faces the troubles of my people without hesitancy. The beckoned is you. I owe you much for killing Karam. Now I will take you to the henge, and then to the an artifact my people made. With the city in the sky, the energies it focuses are the same as those that keep the city aloft. Be cautious in these lands.
Gila.
Here beckoned. This artifact you see before us is a henge. We use it to transport to the city. It may be uncomfortable at first. I still recall retching after my first journey with it. But it is the only way into... Be cautious in these lands.
I travel to the wood. Okay.
And here you have it. Idylla, our great failing. Now let us go to Anakatos. He may hide from our people's needs, but he will not refuse a visitor sent from Athene. The gods choose the Primos to lead we Colossi, and to enact their will. Of the gods, we are the favored of Athene. The god Athene's once common words have been quiet for some time. The Primos has prayed in isolation for years. Farewell. Come. The Primos sing farewell.
Please, just let me past. I will... What is it? Unless you can somehow convince the guards to let me leave the city. I'm sorry. It just makes you a little crazy. All I want is to leave for a short time to travel to the Warren and check on my wife, Galatea. But I cannot leave. I did not choose to leave her beckoned. I wanted her to come with me. But she can be difficult to move to action. But I cannot retrieve her now, for I am one of the city's finest masons. The guard are under orders not to let me leave. So all I want to know is that she is unharmed. But I've done so well for this city that I am forbidden from... Would you truly beckon? That is something. I left her in the ruins of the Warren, the city's old quarry. You should search there for her. We were separated when the city was razed. I last saw her in the quarries of the Warren. Please find my wife.
Please find my wife. Salah.
And it would seem that the deliverer of my people has found me at last. If you would, I have more than pleasantries to discuss. A culling. Though the Colossi are a people of faith, more and more of us are reverting to the savage ways of our... The lowest of these doubters become marauders, bloodthirsty and violent, capable of nothing but wrath. They must be purged. I thank you. It is high. Each marauder should carry a totem of some sort. Bring those to me as proof of... They roam the lands below the city. I do not doubt that you will find them if you...
How may I serve?
Pinedike.
You do so much for us, beckoned. How great of you to come to our city. Much. We have many issues in our great city that need attention. We encourage all who wish to help to find a task suited to them on the nearby petition board. You may...
Beli apa ya?
You must be the beckoned.
Yes, I am.
You must be the beckoned.
Yes, I am.
Mind your step here, beckoned. I wouldn't want the Colossi's fail. It is not here by choice. Or our choice, anyways. Such questions would be better suffice it to say that this was made in anticipation of something that never... Very well. Come. The Primos Sanctum is nearby. Be cautious in these lands.
You must be the beckoned.
Beyond these stairs is the sanctuary of the Primos, the leader of the Colossi people in the teeth of Naros. I must warn you, Onakatos has not left these quarters in years. He vowed to never cease his, but I think his answer has finally arrived. Speak to him. After years in his sanctum, I doubt he is the Primos I want. But though we all languish in the god's absence, none suffer as he does. He will likely see. Farewell.
Is there anything?
Oh, modern Primos Sanctuary. So this is the Primos.
And though the path be fraught with tribulation,
Onakatos.
know that it leads to the
Zeus.
land of our greatness, and that such were the words the gods spoke to the progenitor of my race, when the words have been in my heart every day of my reign, but now they are embodied. Welcome, because we are all of us, my whole people, incomplete. Failure was a finality. I have prayed to the gods in seclusion, in hope. Now the beckoned is come. With you, the gods can bear witness to us atoning for our inadequacies. We must start at once, were it so easy. There is a prop first, the foundation. It is a circlet of gold. Thankfully, there is one made. My predecessor, Arcas, had a wreath crafted, and it lies interred with him beneath the city. So it lies in his crypt, in the darkest pits beneath the city. I understand there might be... The times we have arrived at are desperate, and when the heavens... We must act.
Di ba? In a chest. Idila Conquers.
I hear you. You return. Well, the Primos has not graced the ears of his subjects in the circlet of Arcas. And Onakatos expects me to lead you to it? Very well. As I cannot refuse the Primos, I will meet you in the crypts, in the undersewers of... We can find it in the crypts beneath. They are old structures, forgotten as the city... Farewell.
Idila Sirius. Adligande suicide.
Keep close. There are worse things than marauders in these lower tunnels. They have lurked these walls for decades, raised along with the city years ago. What is it?
Is it?
There. That is the artifact you seek. The circlet of Arcades. But let us depart. Onakatos has had his fun with me, and there is nothing left to... It is nothing I can share with you, Beckoned. It is not worth your time. I always thought that were I to come to Arcades' crypt, it would be because of the work of gods alone. And here I am, by the will of none but Onakatos. I cannot! I will not! Even after all these years, he has not forgotten his brand of viciousness. He knows I apologize for my outbursts. However, it can be hard to let convictions go. But we must. Take the circlet back to Onakatos. He is most likely waiting for you. Very well. I hear you. No one comes down here anymore. It is left to ruin, for the Colossi have no more need of these halls, or those interred within them. How many years did our masons toil to assemble this place?
좀 샤먼네.
Beckoned? It seems my preconceptions were off. I have worked on this city for all my lifetime, but this work of art is besmirched. But try as I might, I cannot best the scourge. But I have pinpointed a much-traveled route used by the rats. Find the levers that activate those traps. When you see the rats pass below, simply pull the levers as they approach the... Once I hunted the rats that plague our sewers with such zeal. Though I rest, the rats do not. Please, I wish you well.
Attila conquers.
As help. The famed Beckoned comes to me at last, to preserve the past. All around us is the great chisel, but such progress means nothing without context. Very good. I'll reward you for any... They are strewn throughout the teeth of Naros. They may be hidden in forgotten... Be careful with them.
You must be the Beckoned.
Sanctuary.
You bear the circlet of Arcades. Then the wreath. Now, it must be woven with blood and the laurels of the wreath are not crafted, but earned. We seek Teryx vein. I take it you have encountered a Teryx before. Likely the mongrel carrion-eating. They are a common foe. We seek the veins of the Alpha Teryx. They are fierce and proud, all to prove to the gods the righteousness of our faith. The gods sent you to bear witness to our atonement. To do that, the wreath is made from the large feathers, the veins of the end of this awaits.
What's this? Must be the Beckoned.
Anacatus walks among us, and the citizens are all... Lord, this act seems small to you, Beckoned, but it is enough to give my people hope. I thank you on their behalf, if nothing else.
must be the one I've been hearing so much talk about. You are truly someone special. Special enough that perhaps you could help me with a task that has been I seek to restore this shrine, so that the patrols of the Teeth of Naros. The shrine carries the blessings of the gods, relaying them to but it can be repaired. With 5 of these litanies, Thank you, friend. 5. Yes, 5 litanies. They are scattered throughout the Teeth of Naros. I could not say their exact location. Farewell, chosen one.
We are here. That is good. I feel hope stirring in my... Come. We must kill the Alphas. The Terex Eries lie in the wilds of the Teeth of Naros, to the south. But while there are many lesser Terex here, we seek only the plumage. We must act. Feel my wrath! Feel Balin's embrace! Circlet must be built. Yes, beckoned. What we must act. Thus we begin. And as we harvest these trophies, once we were but savages, no? She spoke of a destiny and greatness. No, we are far from the homeland of our ancestors. Undoubtedly, it was necessary. Tensions rose to war. Salvation awaits.
Karena habisnya nyawa.
Stay close. Very well, beckoned. Feel my wrath! Feel Balin's embrace! Feel Balin's embrace! Yes, beckoned. Very well, beckoned. We wandered the Teeth of Naros. It was a divine art. At the city's heart was the Hyperion itself. To test our worthiness, the gods have strewn throughout KoAmalur riddles. The Hyperion is one such challenge. Perhaps the great... We must act.
We must act. Dan saya beranak membiak.
Feel my wrath! Feel my wrath! Feel Balin's embrace! Feel Balin's embrace! In the end, the city rose, but the Hyperion did not follow. My predecessor, Arche, sought to force the Hyperion up, but the Hyperion rejected him. Our work here is concluded. As a show of thanks, I must make the gods see that my people can, with a wreath in hand, I can conduct a ritual of atonement. Come, we must conduct this ceremony at the site. If it will not, then why were you brought to me? To ridicule our suffering? I know the gods of my forerunners. Now come. Very well, Beckoned.
Might. Mm-hmm. Go to Hyperion Temple. I need to healer.
beckoned. The life of the beckoned must be strenuous. I have potions for every need. I can help repair your... Are you looking to have your equipment repaired? Farewell.
Everything you... Welcome to the Idylla Market, Beckoned. Can I interest you in...
Gila mahal. Fast speed.
A freshly honed weapon? I hope you enjoy our fair city.
Repair.
Can I interest you in some armor?
Armor.
Take heed in these lands, Beckoned. The... Jotun, trolls, and Terex will not spare you. Watch your step up here in the concourse. My potions will allow you to fight the... battles your divine station. My potions cure all wounds. Yes.
Mahal ang pakai itu.
Watch your step in the concourse.
Ini level berapa kan? Oh, 7 kah? 7. Use hinge. चांगलं. Idaho. Litany. Oh, the chest. Can I pass through? I cannot. Ini Hyperion Temple ini. What's in here?
You have come, good. We stand in a ground ever since that terrible... Now come. We shall go to the antechamber. The antechamber is the flawed design of Arcais. It was the means by which he sought to force... It was to do so using the spark. Such power was never meant to be wielded by the unworthy. The end of this awaits. Much was ruined in that dark hour. The magics holding the paths together were unbound. Only the cipher can reorder such magics. Press ahead and set the path. We are almost done, Beckon.
Kenapa aku menakan tadi
This
itu?
mural was to celebrate the great triumph of my people. The city floats, it is nothing without the Hyperion at its heart. If you were curious, again we find the way barred. I'm afraid I need your help once more.
Let's go. Anikatos kan namanya.
We are almost done.
Okay.
Come, beckoned.
Lajulah kau yang bata. Tuh, sunat sekarang.
We have reached it. Beyond that stone is the Hyperion, the gift of the... It rests out of reach, waiting for the day when the gods forgive us. We should begin. The gods visited this room once before. Long before Arcais dared grasp the power of the... You, the gods, visit this chamber once more. You shall stand where they appeared, and I shall stand where Arcais stood. And come, beckoned.
This.
the gods. Praise be to them. You have done so well, Beckoned, to bring the cipher to me and to let me use its strength. With you, I can do what Arcase could not. Command the Hyperion. The gods have found my people unworthy of the gifts offered us. So, using the Hyperion, I will... And once the city falls, I will reform...
Jahat si kata-katanya. I'm not gonna fight you guys. My level is low.
Beckoned. What has happened? Why are Onakatos' acolytes attacking us? What is he doing with the Destroy Idylla? No. That zealous fool! Have the loss of his gods driven him to such despair to use the... We must make our way from this place. We cannot stop Onakatos from here. Take this shield. One of my soldiers dropped it when the silent choir ambushed us. I hope it protects... How if we cannot reach him? And we can do nothing to stop... We must make for the surface, and hope that there is time enough for us to deal with... Farewell. Come, we are close to the surface. We cannot be cautious in these lands.
Hama.
Anakatos has sealed himself. I do not know what to do, Beckoned. I have defended my people from beat. Of course, I will not let Anakatos destroy my people because he believes the... I know we have the strength we need inside, but Anakatos has sealed himself in the Hyperion antechamber. Without the cipher and knowledge of the Hyperion, we are lost. Anakatos was clever by exploiting your power. The cipher must be the key to unlocking the Hyperion. But that is the one thing my people have been unable to do since we first came here. Only the Primos would know, and Anakatos and his silent choir had a monastic retreat in the wilderness. It is an old portion of the city that was never raised up. It was supposed to be now it is the refuge of Anakatos' silent choir. The complex Farewell. We must bring Anakatos to justice.
Anakatos. Nixaros. Jauh ya. Jauh benar itu. Nixaros.
We cannot waste time. There does not appear to be... We should try near the shrine of Athene. Anakatos prizes her above all else. Be cautious in these lands.
Banyak jual enemy ni. Kemana? Ke bawah kah? Yang pusing ya. Lurus ke lurus.
Beckoned. Not time. What can
I, Anakatos, make this record in penance for my disappointment of the supreme goddess Athene.
Hold a moment. These are bodies of coloss. Wait! I recognize some faces. I do not like the implication. Farewell.
Trespassers,
you are too late! The council already lies dying in the torture chambers. Come, brothers.
I hear you. Then I must. Beckoned, I found this in our struggle. No doubt some form of torture device. But your strength. But there are also the slaves. The council must be important. Something that could help. I do not believe so. The council is dying if Anakatos' dogs are to be believed. And I am unsure who we should be trying to help. But you also decide. Do we go to the slave pens and help the slaves? Or do we go to the torture chambers to try to find Anakatos' council before it dies? Farewell.
Am I gonna save the slaves?
do?
Hello, slave. Come, we must find very well.
You. I am past the point of much, but I can feel the warmth of Athene in you, strain. I cannot see. I cannot see. I am beyond rescue. Anukatos kept me alive, and though I spoke with her, the day, but I leave you not without a guide.
Arcades. I had always... He had died. He had died years ago when Anakatos had him alive and tortured. I thought... I watched him die. Our last day. The day... Could it mean the last day that he asked me to escort him through the wilds, to the shrines outside. He told me to remember them. when times seem bleak. I once thought that faith was what would ruin my people, but I see now. It is apathy. To not care, but this is so much larger. Larger than I ever thought. An arc. The task is clear. We need to... Ah! My head!
What's wrong?
Can you feel it? Anakatos has done something. We must return to the city. Something grave has happened. I can feel it in my body. Farewell.
I am afraid we have dishonored my master, Arches. He is a pious man who has always sought to serve. And we used the power of his position to force us on the true path without his knowledge. Slavery, oppression, pain, all I used to mold them into what is deemed worthy.
What is this? What? Oh. Jahat banyak, pikir kawanku. Apalah. Aduh toh. Bisnya oke.
The city seems intact, but still, the henge has already... It is only a matter of time before he finds a way to destroy Idylla. Arcais requested specifically that we go to the shrines of... There are 2 sites in the wilderness. These were called the Shrines of Earth and Air. I thought nothing of them, but Arcais knew. He must have known. I cannot say for sure, but there is more than coincidence here. But we have little else to act on, and with every moment it rests in the teeth of Naros, but south of the Hyperion and the city. Be cautious in these lands.
Beckoned.
These... I doubt that anyone has walked these halls since they were first shaped. I do not know for sure. When Arcais came here with me years before, the earth is dark and heavy, and dangers hide A light in this gloom is welcome. Be cautious in these lands.
Justice is come!
Mana mati nih. Jangan pilih.
Let us finish this.
Nunggu aja lagi. Mati.
Beckoned. These. I doubt that. I do not know for sure. A light in this gloom. I do not know for sure. A light in this gloom. Very well. The answer lies somewhere in this. Farewell. The answer lies somewhere in this. Very well. The answer lies somewhere in this. Farewell.
Ma nakuha niya.
Something feels strange, Beckoned. You look more whole. And I can feel it waits in the higher peaks of the Teeth of Naros. I don't know how easy this will become. Be cautious in these lands.
Secret passage even.
Let us finish this.
Karena banyak nyawa kuli kusong. Need to calm down.
We are all too late. The other soldiers and I were outside when it happened. Let us know if we can be of aid.
Beckoned. We all felt some wild magic pass through these lands. You must move quickly, Beckoned.
You've come at last. Whatever Anakatos did, I fear I will help as I can.
I know something of the ways of fate, Beckoned. If you wish, I can serve as a fate weaver. Let us know if we can be of aid.
Oh, come on.
Things are still uncertain, and the city is sealed. The gods speed you, Beckoned.
The city is still locked to... If you must move quickly, Beckoned.
Johon bannari. Là, beaucoup d'habits ini. And what's this for? Baru yang uyung habis. Oke, sekarang sini saya dulu lah. Dua setengah aja.